Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. This is kind of a first impressions reaction video to a game that I've never played before. It recently came out that I've been very excited for, called Dread Delusion. I've tried to go into this game as blind as possible because I was excited for it, but the impression I get from the screenshots and the reviews is that it's sort of a homage or a throwback to older games. For instance, in the Elder Scrolls series, I saw it described as kind of a psychedelic Morrowind, with a lot of emphasis on exploration and adventuring and that sort of thing, and with very retro graphics, as you can see from even this opening screen. And when you'll hear the music when it kicks in a second, you can see that it's very much inspired by those older styles of games. It's not, cutting edge modern graphics to by any means. It's not that it's aesthetically, looks bad. I mean, it might to a lot of people who like that kind of more modern style, but it very much reminds me of the graphics in a game like Daggerfall or a Morrowind. And those of you who are familiar with my channel know that I love those games. My channel's kind of has become based around the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall, which I have a long ongoing Let's Play of. And for those of you who are watching this who are interested in that series, no, I haven't stopped, and I'm not going to stop. I've taken a couple of months break, as you all know, who've been following the series for a while. I sort of go, I ebb and flow in terms of when I upload, but I have no intentions of ever letting that series end until I actually finish the game. But I decided to just record a video of this because I kind of felt motivated and I had the time to do it. And it looked super good and it looked to fit with the theme of a channel. So yeah, I don't know anything about the game, but let's go ahead and get started and see what it's like. There was like an opening cutscene that you all missed. Oh, I guess we're about to see a cutscene again, maybe? Just a loading screen. That's some voiceover.
Are a dweller of the sky realms, drifting islands that
Interesting.
the last of human civilization. Here,
so what I take from this, that's an interesting concept for the world. It's kind of like a broken world that's been split apart into various islands. I like that theme. And we're starting in a prison. Let's see, dreams of childhood slip through your mind. Immediately, I'm getting, again, heavy influence from the Elder Scrolls games. As you all know who play those games, starting in a prison or in captivity is basically a common theme to, I think, every Elder Scrolls game in the primary series. And, using dreams as a way to set up your character, again, a very common theme there. So a lot of influence already from the Elder Scrolls. I personally, for those of you who know me, I like playing kind of personality-based characters who have like charisma. So I think I'm actually going to pick this noble background. Increases your regen rate and governs the charm and barter skills. I'm very into like charming characters who sort of go around speaking with nobles, swindling them out of things. I like those kinds of characters. So we're going to pick noble. And it looks like we have a variety of, I guess this might be class options here. We have attack, so that just looks like straight up fighting. Noble thief, interesting. That kind of fits with the theme I was just talking about. Though your family kept up appearances, their coffers were empty. You embraced a dubious morality, stealing from the dinners and balls you were invited to. At first, it was just the odd goblet, but you performed ever more nefarious heists. 20 lockpick. Occultist, interesting. Knowledge of ancient truths allows interaction with concealed mechanisms to reveal hidden secrets. Well, since this is kind of an exploration game, that could be good. And then socialite. Ooh, I like socialite. That sounds interesting. So you influence others through dialogue. You can reveal important information or resolve difficult encounters. You shun professions of esteem, choosing instead the life of a socialite. You graced parties in Venna, Bayonne, and Lundel. Okay, 2 locations, I guess, in the game, where wine and gossip flowed. Your family's money bought you much, but the flash of your smile bought you more. I like this. I like this idea. So we might play like a disgraced socialite who's been shunned from noble society but was once in it and so can still fit in with them. Okay, another choice here. Bartering, spell casting, agility, and defense. Disgraced family. Wait, this fits in. Not only was I think I'm gonna pick this anyway because I think we're in terms of a combat skill, if they have archery, more like a nimble archer kind of build. I like that idea. But disgraced family actually perfectly fits what I just described before even seeing the screen. So boom, let's do that. And okay, here we are. Immediately I can tell that the sensitivity for looking around needs to be fixed. I'm looking around way too slowly, so let's turn this up a bit. Okay, that's much, much better. Actually, a bit too high, maybe. I might turn the brightness up a little bit, because I feel like sometimes in recordings, things can come out not bright enough. Ooh. Outside looks crazy. Looks crazy for sure. We have a dead body here. Can I, like, pick anything up on it? I'm just trying to click around. Okay, E opens things. That's good. That's how I expect things to be. What in the world is this? Prisoner, you've been marked for temporary release. The High Confessor will see you in the central chamber. Do not keep her waiting. Why am I being released? Only the High Confessor can answer that. But I calculate there is an 8 in 10 chance he'll be granted the honor of a glorious and sanctifying death. Well, that's very optimistic. Alright, what do we have in here? Pilfered 3 coins. Okay, interesting. Yeah, and honestly, so graphics are pretty much the level of a game, you know, in the 90s or something. These are not good graphics, but honestly, I like that. I kind of like graphics that are considered like worse. I don't know why that is. I've always enjoyed that over more modern games. Okay, it's honestly, it's less like fantasy than I thought so far, and feels a bit more modern, like sort of this metallic chambers and these weird sci-fi looking-esque creatures. The device lurches on unstable legs, thick blood oozing from its seams with each shuddering moment. A woman's voice, hoarse and raspy, echoes from within the device. Your service is required. Prisoner, that would be 17. That's not my name. A cackle lapses into a sputter of coughs. You forfeited the right to a name when you betrayed the apostatic union. A number is all you deserve. But I offer you a chance of penance, an opportunity to atone for your vulgar crimes. I am the High Confessor of this Inquisition Combat Tribunal. We are tracking the most dangerous of criminals, and you will help us, okay? What's in it for me? She wheezes. You should be glad of such a righteous opportunity to serve penance, but success could bring benefits, even your freedom. So listen closely. Our target's whereabouts have been known for some time, a backwater archipelago on the very fringes of Union territory. Okay, interesting. So we're like an assassin? Known as the Oneric Isles, these flying islands are host to a manor of outcasts and miscreants. We arrived a few hours ago, but were met with fierce resistance. Our target is the Blinding Light Fortress, the last remaining holdout of the Dark Star mercenaries. For our quarry is their leader, the notorious Vela Kalos. Vela Kalos vs. suicide. Not so. It is true that our agents have met with fierce resistance, but my drones calculate a 1 in 364 chance of success. It's entirely possible. Before you go, take this Inquisition journal. The mechanical arm thrusts a peculiar device in your direction. It will keep track of your mission. Okay, interesting. My drones can offer guidance, and closer to the blinding light, Inquisitor Ignavus can assist you further. Oh, and don't try to run. These flying islands are unstable, and many a fool has fallen to their death. Okay. So we are kind of an assassin, a contracted assassin, not by choice, but because we're forced to be. I'm trying to open this journal we just got, but I don't know what the button is to do it. Is there like a controls? Here we go. Pretty simple. Okay, we can run. I didn't know about that. Crouch. Can I use my journal as like items? Item is R. Okay. Inventory is tab. Okay, okay. Map. We have a map too. Okay. Let's see the inventory here. Inquisition Journal. It's a marriage of clockwork technology and magical cipher. Though its pages appear to be paper, the writing changes based on the user's intent. Interesting. Can I use it? What was item again? Options. No. Controls. Items are. Okay, that's not helping me so far. The chest. What we got here? A rusty sword. This looks terrible. Damaged doors can be broken with a weapon. There's a chest next to me. Pick up a sword, then press the inventory key to open your journal. Navigate to your equipment panel and equip the sword into one of your weapon slots. Remember to press the attack key to unholster your weapon. Though this is a meager task, I calculate there's a 1 in 20 chance you'll somehow perish in the attempt. Nice. I don't know what's up with these odds calculations, but... Alright, so how do I... Equipped it. Yes. Okay. Now how do I use it? Okay, whoa. Okay, interesting. Nice, beautiful. And a potion, free potion. Take that. Health potion. It's brewed from the eye of Pegath herb and hastens the body's restorative function. It's prescribed by most doctors. One of their few treatments that does more harm than good. Okay. Wow, beautiful looking setting already, and I could already see why people say Psychedelic Morrowind. Got a nice dragon flying up there. We're kind of like on floating islands. And I love these sort of green, almost mushroom-looking trees that we're seeing. Whoa! Wait, I could have gotten up there, and there's a potion. How do I... I can't jump high enough to get up there. Damn, I should have jumped on there. Already making our first mistake. Okay, well, can I save this game? Is there a way to save? Or does it automatically save the game for me? Hi there. What do we have here? Another wretched soul caught in the Inquisition's web, no doubt. Tell me, has your High Confessor sent you off to die? Yup. A melancholic smile spreads across her lips. She can be terribly cruel, can't she? She gazes into the distance. Well, stranger, you'd best watch yourself out there. Mark my words, something's brewing on these islands. The stage is set, the curtain is drawn, and the performance is set to bring the house down. She smirks at you, and something tells me you have your own role to play. Okay. Ooh. Okay. The running makes things a lot easier. Damn, I really want this potion, but I guess we can't get there now. And I guess we have to get over to that castle, is what I take it, right? What's this sign mean? There are a number of skills. Okay, so this is like the tutorial that we're in, basically. They determine your effectiveness at certain tasks. Some are active skills such as lockpick or lore, which let you interact with objects in the world. Others are passive skills such as defense and regen. Skills can be improved by increasing the Delusion attribute that governs it, or with special equipment. Delusion attribute? It's an interesting way to talk about that. Spells. Do we have any spells? Equipment? Okay. Just seeing if I can break open these boxes. Oh, we got something from the box. A well-balanced steel knife designed to be thrown. In Slew, thieves and thugs like to coat the blade with jitter seed extract for additional sting. Okay. So you can break open boxes to get things. What's this? What's that? A glimmer of delusion. Collect more to gain full delusion. There are 4 delusion attributes, the fundamental attributes which govern your skills. Okay, so we have like a sort of general skill system and the more specific skills. Might, wisdom, guile, and persona. To increase these, this is very similar to Elder Scrolls again. To increase these attributes, you must find enough glimmers of delusion by exploring or completing quests. Okay. So I don't know where we level up. I assume, so these are our skills here. But those aren't the skills they just referred to, so I assume there's some kind of like tab where you can improve these things. Oh, here we are. Okay. Yeah. So these are our overall skills, and we obviously have 3 in Persona. We don't have much in anything else. I feel like maybe 1 early in Might could be good. Oh, I thought this plus meant I could add something, but no. It did not mean that. And these are more specific skills. Charm is by far our best. Barter's not bad. Agility's not bad. Yeah, what's this? A little cave? Some potions. Health potion. Stamina potion. Restore stamina and a portion of the stamina threshold. Derived from jitter seed, this potion imbues the user with an unnatural energy. Okay. And what's this here? Is this anything of interest? I don't think so. It looked like it was interactable, but it does not appear to be. So if we just jumped off there, I assume we would die. So I assume sprinting is reducing stamina, yeah, but it is recoverable, so we can just use it. We can use it as we see fit. A lockpick, that could be useful. Another potion over here. Now, is there a way to like quick use the health potions when need be? Because that would be good. That would definitely be useful. I don't see... No, I don't see them here. Ah, okay. Yeah, so I think this is sort of making them quickly usable. I don't know how to then access them, but... Oh, I can see them on the bottom right there. So I assume that the use item, the use button earlier, like would use my health potion if I were to hit it right now. Road ahead is patrolled by Dark Star mercenaries. I strongly recommend sneaking through the mushrooms to avoid combat. It's not that I doubt your skills, prisoner 17. I simply calculate a 3 in 5 chance you will die horribly. Remember, direct conflict is usually avoidable. Be on the lookout for ways to sneak past tough enemies. Okay. So... yeah, there's a dead person. Sneak by with using the mushroom trees? Does he mean these over here? Yep, I see some dead people for sure. Hopefully they don't see us. I have no idea how stealth works in this game. Like, there's no bar coming up or anything that's giving me information. Also, I noticed there's this weird, like, dark square around our vision. Can you all see that? Maybe that's the stealth indicator. Like, that means that we're in stealth. Because I don't remember that from earlier. If we stand up behind this tree, yeah, it goes away. So I guess this dark bar around our person is telling us something about whether we're hidden. Whoa. Little drone care package coming down there. What's this? Okay. Throwing knife again. What a wild looking... oh, a jitter seed. Alchemy ingredient. Okay. So those weird looking plants are alchemy ingredients. Now if I wanted to use a throwing knife, how would I do that? Let's just check our controls and see. Attack, spell, item, switch weapon, Q, switch item, Z. Okay. So press Q does nothing, press Z. Ah, okay. So we can switch between our items there in the bottom right. Very nice, good to know. Well, I see a lot more enemies down here. I'm not sure how to get past them. I can jump down into the river here. Is that a good idea? Oh, I can't jump down. Okay. So wait. Feels like I have to get kind of close to them to sneak past them, no? No, we'll see how that goes. I can't tell. I think this is just a tutorial mission. I don't feel like this is the actual... oh, God, this is close. I don't like this at all. Oh, God. I feel like I just saw her draw her... oh, shit. Alright, we did not sneak past them successfully. Alright, what if I hide back here? Stay away from me. Okay, they seem to have left us alone now, or forgotten about us or something. Ooh, a mana potion. What's this? Gold. Very nice. That looks terrifying. Don't want to fall off that. Okay. So yeah, that was a bit too close for the stealth mode there. Should probably go back into stealth mode now. Our character seems kind of weak. I don't know how to get past this person here, though. This looks tough. Because we're kind of in an open area. And there don't seem to be many trees to hide behind or anything. I'll wait for them to turn around, maybe, and then get behind this rock. Maybe I should just try and fight them. You know, why not? I have my throwing knife up. I'm just going to throw a knife at them. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, I hit him. Yep. I heard combat, by the way, in this game is quite simple. The game's more about exploration and that sort of thing, which I don't mind. Nice. Okay, well, they told me to hide from this person, but that was really not too bad. This person looks friendly, potentially. Hi there. Our agent is dying, but they still might be of use. You may have to charm them to gain their trust. Ah, well, I'm an expert in that. The agent might take some convincing. You have been a prisoner for some time. I can no longer smell, but there is a high probability that you emit a foul stench. Success relies on your charm skill, which is derived from the persona attribute. Okay, well, our charm is not too bad, so let's talk to him. Are you one of the locals? He looks you up and down in disgust. Look, just leave me be. I failed the Inquisition. I'd rather die in peace. Alright, let's try charm. I'm here to help. Your Inquisitor has tasked me with capturing Vela Kalos. Success. There we go. That's why you choose personality-based characters. He lets out a wary chuckle that breaks into a cough. Oh my, I recognize you now. You're one of the prisoners. Gods, the Inquisitor must be really desperate. You know you're going to die, right? Those bastards wiped out our whole echelon. If you insist on this fool's errand, you might find some supplies at my crashed drop pod. Follow the river upstream and you should find it by the waterfall. Follow the river upstream. Okay, did I not just go there? But is there more, perhaps? Is there another thing we missed? Is there, like, a secret? Wait, he said upstream. Is upstream the other way around here? Because that's downstream, right? So upstream would be over here. Even though that's the waterfall. Oh, there's something under the bridge here, too. Health potion. Beautiful. Yeah, okay, this must be the thing he was talking about. Or in the waterfall itself, perhaps. Let's see. Is there anything in here? Any secrets to find? No. Okay. Alright, well, I think I would have found that on my own, but okay. That was useful nonetheless. I want to get into this house. Nah, there doesn't seem to be anything useful in there anyways, actually. Okay. With an unholstered weapon, press attack to perform a normal attack. Hold it for a slower, more powerful attack. Okay. So if I hold... Yeah, I see. Alright. Two kinds of attacks. Again, I think quite simple combat. Morrowind-esque. Oh, another drone is falling. Another lockpick. Things that we will need, no doubt. Alright, what do you have to say? To progress, you must unlock this door. You will need a lockpick to begin with. You should find an ample supply next to me. When picking a lock, there is always a chance you will fail and the lockpick will break. To pick locks more easily, increase your lockpick skill. Mechanical locks are not the only security measure you will come across. There's an art to disguising secrets through magical means. Okay. Some doors can be unlocked using the lockpick item. Your chance of success is governed by your lockpick skill, which is governed by your guile. Okay. Well, let's try it. Nice. Okay, it's like a dice roll, pretty much. Just a dice roll. No like Oblivion or Skyrim lockpick mechanics. Which, by the way, I loved the Oblivion lockpick system compared to the Skyrim lockpick system. I absolutely hated that system, which I think is like a hot take, but I don't know. I just can never figure out the Skyrim one, but the Oblivion one, loved that one. In this room, the candlesticks on the wall have been enchanted to seal a secret passageway. To dispel them, you will need enough lore skill. The incantation will deplete your mana slightly. A single passageway may need several switches, so always be mindful of your surroundings, okay? Some doors can be opened via hidden mechanisms. These secret switches require high enough lore skill and a small amount of mana to unlock. The lore skill is governed by your wisdom. You may be able to further increase it using special equipment. Okay. So we have this candle here, and then this other candle. I assume these are the two... Yep, something has changed. Okay. Good to know. So yeah, we're just getting an introduction to all the skills here, which you all can see. What's this? Your current status is represented by 3 stats, health, mana, and stamina. To restore your status, rest in a bed or drink a potion. Okay. That's straightforward enough. What's in here? Nothing of interest in here, really. And what about in here? Oh, wait. We just came from here. Alright. Next thing. What is going on over here? What in the world is this? This game has some wild-looking things. Some wild-looking contraptions. Hi there. As you approach, the Inquisitor takes a deep breath of air. Do you smell that, Prisoner 17? The smoke of battle? He sniffs exactly twice. I suppose there is a hint of that, but I was actually talking about. He breathes in mushroom spores. Okay, so those are in fact mushrooms. He turns to you, a beaming smile across his face. Excuse me, let me get some water. I've never seen this many mushrooms in my life. Such wide stalks, such healthy gills. He takes a long breath. Ah, and such potent spores. We have mushroom forests back home in London, but nothing like this. He waggles a finger at you, while turning his gaze back at the mushrooms. Prisoner 17, if you were to get back alive... If you get back alive, remind me to get a batch of Srish Shroom tea for my wife. They make it here in the Onoric Isles, and I hear it's to dial for. Okay. He slaps you on the shoulder. That's damn good of you, prisoner. But where are my manners? He holds out his hand in greeting. Inquisitor Ignavius of the 12th Inquisitorial Tribunal. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'll shake his hand firmly. Gotta leave a good impression. Since we're, vying for our freedom here. I see him in good company, prisoner. He points to the fortress ahead. That's the Blinding Light, the fortress of Vela Kolos, leader of the Dark Star mercenaries. The High Confessor told me you'd be joining the assault, and not a moment too soon. We need all the help we can get. I've sent my agents, but so far none have reported back. We expected heavy fighting, but it seems those Darkstar ruffians are a tougher bunch than we gave them credit for. Your orders are to capture Vela alive. A tall order, I'll admit, but I think you're up to the job, prisoner. So any questions? Yeah, definitely. Is there a way I can avoid bloodshed? Of a sneaky sort, are we? Well, you're in luck. My agents reported there's a side entrance to the right of the fortress, which leads into a maintenance tunnel of some sort. I'm sure Darkstar laid plenty of traps, but surely nothing you couldn't disarm with a deft hand. Okay. We don't have that good lockpick, so once you're inside, you could try and avoid detection by keeping to the walls. These old Gad War forts have plenty of nooks and crannies, so just keep quiet and out of sight. Okay. Tell me more about Vela. Yeah, why are you using a prisoner like me? Good question. Because rigorous labor is a tonic for the ills of one's mind. We're not like some common judiciary back in Union homeland where prisoners are thrown in a pit with a scrap of moldy bread no matter their crime. We can recognize the twisted intellect of our guests, and if we can untwist the reason with the right application of punitive employment, we will have enlightened the world just a little. He clears his throat. We're also authorized to use any method at our disposal when a mission is going utters up. I see. What do you think of the High Confessor? Many in the Inquisition think that it's a travesty, but the Confessor, that is, a prisoner still serving their penance, has been granted control of an entire tribunal. Normally, it would be the job of a High Inquisitor. Okay, so the person we were talking to earlier, that was the Confessor, right? So they're a prisoner too? Indeed, there is also a nature of her crimes and how they relate to the very criminal she's been tasked to apprehend. But personally, I think despite her quirks, she's proved herself as one of the most accomplished agents within our ranks. Okay. Tell me about Vela and the Dark Stars. Yes. She's the daughter of the old Admiral Kalos of the Apostatic Union Navy. But instead of following in her father's footsteps, she founded the most accomplished mercenary hand since the God War. Sure, she's currently the most wanted criminal in the Union, but you've got to hand it to her. For years, the Union itself relied on Vela and her Dark Stars to do the jobs the Navy were unwilling or unable to do for themselves. Besides, it's a pity she turned down such a dark path. In the later years of the Dark Stars, her number of villainous deeds far exceeded those of noble intent. So what did they do? The Astro College heist. He's thinking of a merchant ship. Okay. She lost the plot. Something about heaven, cultism. Interesting. Okay. So she's kind of losing it, going a little bit crazy. It's been hiding out here for years. Okay. Anything else we need to know? Okay, I don't feel like combat or stealth is check in with you after the okay, check in with him after the mission. Okay. I don't think combat's really our forte, nor is necessarily stealth and lockpicking, but of the two options, I feel like we're probably in a better position to do the stealthy option, so I think the side entrance is the one we'll want to take. Alright, let's get over to this castle. Let's do it. What's this? Wait, we already did this. Huh. Okay. Wait, how do we get up here? Did I just go the wrong way? I think I just lost progress. Okay. Ah, okay. This base camp was used as a staging ground by our Inquisition agents. It was highly useful for them to brush up on their skills before they went all out and got themselves slaughtered by Vela's mercenaries. We recommend using the training dumb and used to practice your swordplay. It may marginally increase the time between now and your inevitable demise. Oh, thanks. What do we have here? Resting in a bed? Okay, nice. What's this? Return home. A teleportation spell that transports you to the last point the crystal touched. Alright, so this is like our, sort of our mark and recall spell, or our checkpoint, or whatever. Good to know. And what do we have up here? Hold block to reduce incoming enemy damage. You block just in time, you'll parry it. Okay. It's a blocking and parrying mechanic. Oh, shit. Okay, how do I block? Controls. I thought it'd be right-click, but it is definitely not. Block is F. Okay, I'm not sure if I like that. I feel like making it right-click makes sense, right? So let's do that. Okay. We're kind of doing it. Yeah, alright. What about this? hit these guys, get our combat up a little bit. Damage 3. Let's try a stronger attack. 9. Okay. Your attack damage depends on your current stamina. Okay, makes sense. Maximum stamina will also deplete slowly over time. If it reaches half its original value, you'll become fatigued, temporarily reducing all stats. Okay, so we need to, like, rest somewhat regularly. So I don't know how many times we have to hit these until we increase our attacking skill here, or combat or whatever it is. I'm not sure if this is a game where, like, use increases skills, like it'd be in Daggerfall or something like that, or if it's a game where it's just leveling up and then adding points, or if it's both. But I'll just hit this a few times. I'm not seeing much improvement, so I'll stop there. Guess who wants to see me just hit this? Let's go to bed and then keep going. What's this? There are all these options. I'll just click one of them. I'm not sure what this means. But now we've restored our health here. We have a ghost. See that looming fortress? It struck fear into the hearts of many who were braver and stronger than you, stranger. It was made in the God War. So the apostatics were named it the blinding light to ridicule the gods they planned to butcher. Ironic that it should fall into the hands of someone so blinded by ambition and zeal. For Vela has claimed it in pursuit of her own twisted heaven, and the blinding light now turns its guns towards the faithless souls who made it. Her spectral eyes glisten. Tell me, stranger, if a hated enemy stood between you and your most cherished ideal, would you strike them down? Would you have the arrogance to take a life in pursuit of your fantasy? Would we do that? We'll say we would. At least you're beyond a sort, and you're hardly alone. The Sky Realms are stained with the blood of those who stood on the wrong side of history. Even the gods proved fallible in the end. Still, I fear that in a world like this, such a heart will only see you dead in a gutter by the sword of someone far less scrupulous. Okay. We live in this is a very broken world, as you can see from that description there. So this is the main entrance, but I heard something about a little side entrance that we could maybe take advantage of. I forget if there's a certain side that the side entrance was meant to be on, but we'll try this. There's a lever. The lift is not yet active. Okay. Some coins. Is there something around here we can press? Some stuff. Oh shit. Okay, let me back up here. Did not see that there were enemies there. What we got going? Is there anything down there that's of use? I see a few things that could be useful. Not sure if we should ignore them or go for it. Some more coins and a drone. Yeah, we have the high ground here. Start throwing some knives down at them. Wait for her to stand still. Okay. Shit. We'll try that again. Oh wow, it did a lot of damage to them. Oh, beautiful. Easy. Okay. Oh, we should leave that to the other guard down there. Again, I'll wait for them to stand still. Boom. Wow, that did nothing to them. I wonder if, like, sneak attacks do much more damage or something like that. Huh. I'm waiting for them to calm down. Okay. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so sneak attacks, very good in this game, evidently. Take a health potion, we'll take some gold. Anything here that will help us operate that lever. Throwing weapon, what's this? Alright, this isn't breakable. Paradoxicus, another flower. So we can do some alchemy later on. Make some potions. Okay, well, I'm not seeing something obvious to help us with the side entrance, so I'm not sure... what we're meant to do about that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore that and try the other side for now. See if there's something on the other side. Love this red sky, by the way. Very cool looking. And I'm not sure if this is the main setting again or a tutorial mission. Like what sort of stage in the world? Oh, hi guys. Alright, let's try doing another one of those sneak attacks because that was very good last time. Again, I'll wait for them to walk somewhere. Shit. Missed it. Alright, they're going to be closer to us now, so... Oh my gosh. Why did I do that again? I'm wasting so many throwing knives right now. What am I doing? I'm choking. Okay. Come on, this has to hit. There we go. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Going in for some straight up regular combat. Alright, that person was easy to kill, actually. Is she drinking a health potion? Is that something these guys can do? This game is so clunky combat-wise, you have to say. Come on, swing at me so I can take a swing at you, buddy. There we go. Nice. It really does feel like I'm playing a game from a decade ago, even though this is a modern game. I love it, though. I love the style. I love the clunkiness. I'm a fan. Eye of Pegath. Oh, it's saving. Okay, so we have auto-saves. I'm not sure if there's a way to, like, manually save the game, but it's definitely saving for us a little bit here. Yeah, that's where we just came from. That's like the, I think that's where we just came from. Maybe it's not. This huge tree looks unfamiliar to me, but I remember the river. Or maybe this is where we just came from right there. Okay. Is there a side entrance here? I'm seeing these stairs. Could this be it? Let's find out. Into our first major interior of the game. Oh my gosh, beautiful. We're the coin flip god. Got to avoid traps like that. Yep. Oh my gosh. 2 6s in a row. Love it. So I should be able to walk by this now, right? Okay. Another... Wait, okay. Is this randomized, or am I insanely lucky, or is my lockpick, like, good or something? I thought it was just regular. Yes, it's bad. So I think we might just be getting enormously lucky. Okay. More traps. We hit a 5 that time, but we obviously still worked out there. Whoa, okay. Big main area right there. Little stamina potion. This door is barred from the other side. Okay. Yeah, I see it is barred from the other side. Alright, well, I guess we'll go through this little chute. I'm seeing a big chamber area with a chest down there. Oh wow, this will drop us right on top of that. I guess that's the only option we have here though, so we'll do that. Got some gold. Love to see it. Alright, we'll come down now. What do we have here? Some books, a cluttered desk, an assortment of maps, notes, and diagrams clutter the table, detailing the planned exploits of the Darkstar mercenaries. One in particular catches your eye, an expedition to the cursed underlands far below the sky realms. Interesting. Okay, we got a skill point, a skull that gives us progress towards our skills, I think. Old contraptions. God War relics and useless. Okay. Good to know. What's this? More old contraptions. A door. 2 doors. Okay, we'll try the door on the right first. Why not? Hey, this painting looks off center. Is that a sign? There's a secret behind the painting. There's a bed too. I don't think we need to go to bed yet, but good to keep that in mind. We'll come back here if needed. Just seeing my map here to see if there's anything interesting. God, oh god, oh god, oh god. I don't mean to provoke them. Yeah, shit. Alright. Oh, they're easy, though. They're easy. Not even hard. Not even hard. This is the tutorial area. I'm treating this like it's a ultra difficult game or anything or something like that, but I shouldn't make that assumption. Another trap, really. We finally failed. Okay, now we're failing. Our luck has ran out. Can we jump over it? We did it. Screw the lockpick. It's not needed. Alright, might be needed now. Oh gosh. We have 0 lockpicks left. That's bad. Do I just take the L on that? Oh, it didn't even hurt me. Interesting. This looks like it should open here, right? But I'm not seeing anything. It looks like it's like a secret door, you know, like the hidden doors in Daggerfall for people who've played that. That's what it looks like, but not sure it actually is that. Oh, some lockpicks. That's of use for sure. Run by that again. Oh gosh, what did I do? I forgot I didn't disarm that. That's a problem. Drink a health potion. Huh. It's funny the way your like hand comes up, your invisible hand comes up and drinks that. Okay. So wait, where do we go? I feel like we're kind of... oh no, we haven't exhausted both options because we haven't gone here. We just saw someone and ran away. Oh, this is the main entrance. So going to the side entrance really didn't help all that much. So we're just back here. Like, it wasn't as if there was a different passage. Unless we missed it. What's this? Another lockpick? Okay. Oh, well, we tried to come in stealthy, but now we're kind of just guns blazing at this point. I'm gonna lure them back here. Man, when they have that shield in front of them, they're really quite difficult to kill. I tried to parry that arrow, but that did not work. She's trying to drink a potion. No, I let her drink the potion. Now we got 2 people after us. Boom. Kill them before they can drink any potions. Kill her before the arrow comes off. Not too bad. Okay, our stealth approach failed real quick. But that's okay. Okay, what is this? Oh. Okay. We're taking an elevator now, somewhere. Just drinking another potion real quick. Hi there. Okay, I'm actually going to try and run around this person this time. I'm not going to try and fight them. I'm going to stay true to our original mission statement here. Hope they saw us, though. If I just run past them. What are they going to do if I just run past them? Are they going to chase me? Nope. There you go. Oh, a 6? I need a 6 to get into here? That's going to be difficult. I don't have good enough lockpicking skills for that. See, I feel like our charm is screwing us, because so far, charm has not really helped us with this mission, has it? Might have been the wrong choice. Because we don't really have good lockpicking skills. We also don't have very good fighting. So maybe I was wrong, but this is the best skill. Okay, can't get through there. Another lockpick. Another lockpick. Alright. Whoa, there's like a ship. They're keeping a ship up here in the sky. Is this like a flying... Are there flying ships here? Some more gold. Oh, hey guys. I don't think they saw me. Only problem is they're kind of guarding this ramp. And I'm not sure how to walk by them here. Maybe if we could lockpick that door, but it's kind of a tall order. So we're just gonna sprint past them. That's what we're gonna do. Sprint past them. Ooh. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Leucosic bomb, a vial of fine white powder distilled through alchemical processes. Extremely volatile. Okay, so that might be what we're meant to use to get past these two. We just throw a bomb at them. But at this point, I actually might have just juked them, and I can just run up here. We may need the bomb again, so we'll hold on to that. Oh no, damn, I didn't mean to drink the health potion. I meant to switch my weapon here to the throwing dagger. So this is the door that was this the door that was locked, or is this a different door that we're now in the room? Is this like the we're inside the ship now? Or no, we're right next to the ship. Oh, hi there. Could this be the lady in question we're supposed to bring back alive? Hi there. Oh, we found her. Vela Kalo stands with gravitas, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. You notice blood seeps from her armor. She is wounded, but hides it well. Loose the sails, and why is the anti-grave engine not running? Suddenly, you catch your eye. What's this, a stranger? The Dark Star Company greets you. My apologies, but you have caught us at a rather inopportune moment. Okay, so we could ask to join her, or we could try and apprehend her. What if we just ask to join her? Kind of like that option. She looks you up and down, smirking. I mean no offense, but the Dark Star Company has certain standards. You don't quite fit the bill. Prepare yourself, straggler. Great deeds are afoot. Deeds that will bring the apostatic union's tyranny to an end, and that will usher in a new age of heaven. And with that, we must take our leave. It's been a pleasure, but I doubt we'll meet again. Oh, no. Okay, well, we completely failed to capture her. Not sure how we were meant to do that, but she just took off. So apparently not the best choice, but I'm not sure if the other option would have worked. You confronted her, but you failed to apprehend her as per your deal with the Inquisition. You refer to the High Confessor and seek penitence. Okay, we'll do that. We will seek penitence. I mean, I don't know how we were meant to. Belle spent countless nights here, hunched at her desk by the light of a candle. While the rest of her crew slept, she would pore over sky charts and scour old tomes for shreds of arcane knowledge. Back then, when I was flesh and blood, I thought she was driven by a pure desire to carve out a better world. But in time, I came to think of her as little more than a frightened girl trying to fix something broken inside her. For there is a thorn in Vela's heart that she cannot remove. Sometimes its maddening scratch pushes her to greatness, other times to cruelty and barbarism. The ghost looks into your eyes. Listen, stranger. Whether you wish it or not, you will cross paths with Vela. See it clear as day. But what will happen next is a tangle of infinite possibilities. A dark void that swallows any attempt at foresight. If you wish to understand the woman your fate is bound to, seek an old manor that drifts on the northeastern edge of Hallowshire. I will meet you there. Interesting. Okay. Did that go in our... Oops. I accidentally brought up this little menu. How do I get rid of that? This little menu here. There we go. Okay. Now, is that marked on our map or anything? Or in our quest log? Okay, it is. Okay. Nice. Good to know. This is like a save point, right? Upgrade property. Oh, we can make this like our property, like the place we live. Oh, this is like a house sort of area. We can now utilize this as our house, I guess. We can't break down this down. Are you serious? Apparently not. Okay. So we need money. We could build orders if we had those materials. Okay, interesting. I tried to jump off the edge, but it actually won't physically let me do so. So maybe you can't jump to your doom in this game. Is this a friend or an enemy? Hi there. You catch a beaming smile behind the agent's visor. Also, you're the one who squared up to Vela, and to think we had you locked in a cell. The agent chuckles. Well, you really showed us how it's done. Anyways, I think the High Confessor wants to see you. I wouldn't keep her waiting. Okay, where's the High Confessor? There, they're back again. The High Confessor is giving orders to the agents around her, pointing with her mechanical limbs and shouting between bouts of coughing. Eventually, she notices you. Ah, prisoner. 17, wasn't it? Our drones have been tracking you. Seems the Vela has escaped. Yep, I failed. High-pitched laugh reverberates through her coffin. Nonsense, I was certain you would be cut to tiny pieces. It's astounding you made it this far. Okay, that's good. But your sentence still stands. You may yet prove your usefulness. We must ascertain where Vela has fled to. Luckily for us, I know. Just the person who we can ask. She laughs to herself, but this turns into a pained series of retches. After a moment, you think she may have vomited. Excuse me. The Onark Isles are home to a number of former Dark Star mercenaries. My superiors would rather I executed them. But they are of more use to us alive. If anyone knows where Vela went, they will. I would start with Jack Basalt, a former Navy captain turned spellsword. We have already contracted him and arranged a meeting. You can find him in the Wobbly Noggin pub in Hallowtown, in the center of the Onark Isles. Basalt has promised to direct us towards his comrades. In exchange for the polymath's pardon, he can help you find the others. Okay, got it. Which way is it to Hallowtown? Follow the road south through the village of Pwyll and cut through Gate Bridge. This should get you to Hallowshire. Okay. You'll need to acquire an apostatic Union passport to cross the bridge. I wish I could grant you one myself, but we are undersupplied. Perhaps the locals in the village of Pwyll could help you. Okay. Got it. Good, and be careful. These islands are on the very fringe of the apostatic Union's territory. There may be worshippers or even minor gods who have fled the Union's purges tucked away here. The only assuredly faithless place is Hallowtown. And beyond Hallowshire's border, there is ground even the Union wouldn't tread upon. To the east, the Clockwork Kingdom is in a full-blown crisis, while the people of the Endless Realm to the west are cursed to never die. My tribunal will establish a command post in the fortress. In this fortress, the Blinding Light. Return here to recuperate if you wish. Oh, and one more thing. From now on, you'll be known as Confessor 17. Nice, let's go. That doesn't change your crimes or your sentence, but it sounds a little better than prisoner. It certainly does. Any more questions to ask? Why are you in that metal coffin? Ah, right, we learned this earlier. They also committed horrible crimes. So we're basically being tortured in this coffin. I see. It insulates their minds. Oh, it's kind of terrifying. I didn't even see their face in there. I thought it was just like a robot. Whatever, there's a person stuck in this coffin. Okay, so I think we just beat the tutorial mission. So very cool. And let's take a nice look out on the ship into the world that we are about to explore here. Very interesting looking. So I think now we're into like the core of the game. Why don't we have a map? You have not found any map charts. Can I not just get like a default map so I know where I'm going? Okay, so let's go ahead and head down and see if we can now make our way to this town that we were told about. I want to leave the fortress now, so can I remember how to get out? Some gold. This isn't very useful, is it? Is there a way to operate this door so it opens or something like that? Break open these boxes though. Get some free items there. The door is barred from the other side. Well, now that they've taken over this place, can we unlock everything? Maybe make sure it's safe so that I don't kill myself while I'm walking around here. That would be wonderful. Wait, I don't think I saw this person. In Mark, she was a prisoner seeking penitence through duty. Mark of the Confessor. Okay, interesting. What are you doing up here? What do you have to say? Ah, Confessor 17. I just knew you'd survive the assault. The drones were all but certain you'd meet a gruesome end, but you sure showed them. Okay, I gotta find his tea still, and then we'll come back and talk to him more extensively. Okay, this might take us down below. I would assume this would take us down. Yeah, let's try using this. Okay, and we are back into the world here. And I assume this is the path that was referenced. Yeah, so we're on the other side of this big castle that we were just exploring. I think in Woe we have a little tree creature floating. Okay, yeah, I think this is definitely not the side we came from. And we're now somewhere new. I think we're now entered into the world at large, which is cool. And immediately I see a little wandering traveler here, perhaps, or a local. What's that commotion over yonder? I appear to be quite lost. I bought a map of these Oniric Isles back in Ryava, but it seems to be decades out of date. He grumbles. That's the trouble with these fringe islands. Every few decades they've floated into different positions. Interesting, okay. Take my advice, traveler. If you're looking to explore, make sure you find an accurate map. Can I have your map? Do you know where I can find a map? Well, I noticed that the Erudite Academy is flying over Hallowshire to the south of here. Can you see it up there in the sky? It travels all over the Apostatic Union, so I've heard. I met one of their scholars in a red tent in the forest underneath Pwyll village, though I've seen them in other places too. Believe it or not, they're working on a map of the region right now, only it's not quite ready. Still, I try asking them. Worth a shot, eh? Yes, that would be great. Where are you trying to get to? The Endless Realm. Okay, that's a place that, yeah, the place where people never die. Why would you go there? I've always dreamed of going there someday, and I have on good authority they've reformed their ways. They only eat non-sentient meat. Okay, so they're vegetarians, and they're on good terms with the Apostatic Union. So I said to myself, what do I have to lose? He gulps. Well, I suppose they could eat me. Interesting. So, yeah, a map would be lovely because it would help us navigate. Can we read this? This way to Pwyll village. Purveyors of the prophetic Shrishroom tea. Oh, we're meant to be finding that. And this way to the sacred shroom. This literally is psychedelic Morrowind. There's mushrooms everywhere. There's mushroom spores. There's mushroom tea. There's sacred mushrooms. And this looks like something that you would see if you took a lot of magic mushrooms, to be quite frank. Well, let's head to the village first, see if we can pick up some of that tea for our friend. And what was that floating thing that the guy told us about? Is that above the sky? Is there obviously a floating academy somewhere? I don't see it, but I'm keeping a lookout, keeping my eyes peeled for it. Hi there, villager. The youth looks at you with caution. Oh, a newcomer. Welcome to Pwyll Village. My name's Lud. Were you involved in that commotion over at the old fort? I'm just passing through. Okay, I can tell you a little bit about our town if you like. We're a humble village. Have you heard of a Shrishroom? It's a mushroom that shows you the future. You grow and sell it. Only, things aren't going so well lately. People are worried. What's going wrong? Well, the crop yield is bad. Each year we've been growing less Shrishroom. Shryshroom. I don't know how to say that. We're gonna say it's Shryshroom. Shryshroom tea. He scratches his head. Some people are getting worried. He looks around and leans in closer. I've heard some people are considering the old ways. His eyes are practically bulging, you know, consorting with the Wiccans and gods. I'm going to say, so what? Well, we're part of the Apostatic Union, see, so god worship is very illegal. Anyway, the local waymaster, Colwich, has gone pretty spooked by it all. He's weighing everyone who comes by, just to make sure if we're not a Wiccan. Okay, so we'll remember that. But my mother, Olwen, she's the mayor, by the way, doesn't seem too bothered by it all. She's much too worried about something else. I heard her mumbling about some sort of monster lately. He blinks. I'm sorry, I tend to waffle, don't I? Is there anything else you'd like to know? Point me around town. You'll find the Wayhouse, the Waymaster Colwich. Yep, he's pretty respected around here. The Shryshroom Company, which sells Shryshrooms. Okay, we need that. Further up the hill is the mayor's house. That's where my mother, the mayor, lives. She sometimes has work going. And further up is the Sacred Shroom, only it's dead. Okay, what's the Waymaster do? He weighs things for merchants and buyers. Okay. But he also weighs people. He's been worried about the Wiccan sympathizers, and he's a magic cipher that can tell if you're evil. He's not weighed me, though. I guess he doesn't think I'm tough enough to be a criminal. Okay. So your mother's the mayor? Not everyone likes her? Okay. And why is the Sacred Shroom dead? Colwich killed our god. Elaborate? Not everyone knows about it. Our old god was Angin, and he was really mean. Like, he wanted people to sacrifice themselves at the Sacred Shroom to make the Shry Shrooms grow good. What about the Shryshroom Company? It's run by Dwyn, whose family's been growing Shryshroom for generations. Without his company, the town wouldn't really exist. Mushrooms are kind of all around there. They're all around here. Mother won't let me drink the Shryshroom tea, even though she does it all the time. She says it's too intense, that you have to be a responsible adult to see the future. I don't see the big deal, though. She mostly just hallucinates about having a bigger garden. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Alright, I gotta get going now. Interesting. I have a feeling we're gonna have to take the sides between the cultists and the people who still worship the gods, and the people who want to see the gods gone, and who killed the gods. That's the vibe I'm starting to get. But let's see if we can pick up some tea from this tea company, if possible. That looks like tea right there. So is everyone just high in this game? Just constantly getting high off mushroom tea? Hello there. Welcome, welcome. Pull up a stool. If you're looking for Shryshroom, you're at the right place. I am. I do know what it does. Then you'll have heard it shows the future. But see, that puts some folks off, as they're a little scared of what they might see. I'm here to tell you it ain't like that. There ain't no cipher spell in the great library of Bion that can do what Shryshroom does. It plunges you into the river of time, so you can see the bends and currents rushing towards you. You know how I grew this business? Not with luck, my friend. Oh no. I use the humble Shryshrooms to outsmart my rivals, and now my company ships them to every corner of the Apostatic Union. So what do you say, you buying? Absolutely. The visions always come true. He squirms. Well, now I can't say you're always right. The future can be changed, see? And I won't be held accountable for any foolishness or failures you get yourself into after you use them. Right, you've convinced me. I've got a pot of Shryshroom tea on brew, and we've also got a few other odds and ends. Also got a room to rent upstairs for 2 coin if you need some rest. Alright, let's see what you got for sale. 10 coins for some Shryshroom tea. Alright, I'll buy one. Do I want one for myself too? I'll just buy one for now and come back if we need more. We can return that to our friend who wanted some. Hi there, sir. The man sips his tea and studies you intently. This guy looks kind of intimidating. New face, eh? If you got business here, talk to Dwyn at the counter. He's the proprietor of this business. I'm only employed to make sure things go smoothly. I see. Yeah, he doesn't seem like a villager. I'm a mercenary, excuse me. I fought with the Bion Serpents, the Lundrel Blackguard, and even the Dark Stars for a time. Now I protect the business interests of this fine gentleman, nothing more, so please pay me no heed. Why does he need a mercenary? Okay, cool. We'll leave the mercenary alone. Ah, okay. A nice little save point. Also, wait, was he drinking hallucinatory tea on the job? I'm kind of curious about that. Indeed. Tell me, did Dwyn over there give you the speech about how he outsmarted his business rivals by drinking the stuff? He did, yeah. I thought as much. The funny thing is, he doesn't touch the stuff. It's more of a sales tactic, you might say. Whenever he does drink Shryshroom tea, he tends to get rather emotional and empties his bowels prematurely. You see, it may be a popular drug, but that's all it is. Okay, so it literally is a drug. It's literally is magic mushroom tea, basically. A party trick or a quick high. The truth is, most can't see the future from drinking it. The shroom has such a potent psychedelic effect, any premonitions are lost within the fantasy. But the premonitions are there. You just need a low dosage and a certain discerning eye. That's why if I were you, if I were to say, reach for your blade right now, I'd have my knife at your throat before you knew it. If you were to reach for my blade, excuse me. Now, is there anything else? No, I think I'll leave you alone. You seem like a guy who shouldn't be messed with, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave you be. Hi there. The man's eyes follow you with suspicion. His graying hair and weathered skin suggest he's older than most in the village, and a faded scar runs down his face. You're new to town, I gather. Well, I'm the local waymaster. Alright, I remember I was told about you. Colwich. And I'll have you know, before you engage in any business with Pwyll, I'll be taking your weight. With another word, please step on the scales. He gestures to a huge contraption behind him. Alright, I guess I'll step on the scales. Let's see if I'm a witch or not. This is like some, oh, what's this? The owner of this place won't let you pass this point. I thought you wanted me to step on the scales, buddy. Oh, is it? These are the scales, I see. This is like some Salem witch trials type shit. You've weighed yourself. Okay. Yeah. Am I chill now? Interesting. Very interesting. Did I pass? It says you're a criminal. The lesser glyphs are harder to parse. Let's see. Plenty of damning glyphs. Seems like you were some sort of criminal ringleader. No wonder you were caught. But there's one more glyph. Inquisition agent? He looks up from his parchment, his face struck with puzzlement. Okay, well, it is correct. Begging your pardon, at first glance I thought you might be one of those Dark Star mercenaries running from the Inquisition raid. We must have been fighting those scoundrels, yes? Yep, I am a confessor atoning for my crimes. Well, far be from me to delay Inquisition business, so I've approved your village to Pwyll, and you won't get in any trouble. But say, in light of your profession, could you lend this humble servant of the Apostolic Union a hand? There'd be an Apostolic Union passport in it for you. Oh, that'd be great. You see, the Inquisition raid ain't the only reason we've been so eager to weigh people of late. There's also fears of bloody god worship among the townsfolk. Right, I heard about that. So you need me to track them down? Aye, folks been afeared recently. The soil's dying and harvests are down. Merchants want to buy our shroom more than ever, but we can't meet demand. So some have been flirting with old ways. What makes them so bad? It's been 40 years since the God War. 40 years since the apostatics told the Wiccans and their gods to go fuck themselves. 40 years since me and Valans drove a void spear through our own god's eye, that cruel, violent bastard of a god, Angwin. And in those 40 years, folks have forgotten how bad it was under that divine tyrant and his Wiccan lackeys. Sure enough, we had bountiful harvests and our purses were bulging, but our sons and daughters were taken from us and the soil was fertilized with their blood. Now our god Angwin's been dead for long enough, but they say as long as people still believe, some part of a god can live on. So there's been murmuring of some folk trying to bring him back, and that's got the rest of us scared shitless. Trouble with a small town like this, we all know each other, and the guilty parties won't talk to me. But you're an outsider, and an Inquisition agent to boot. I need you to ask around and try to find any Wiccan sympathizers so we can sort this out quiet before the villagers start lopping each other's heads off in a frenzy. Find something out and I'll dispense you a Union passport that'll grant you passage to Hallowshire. Alright. I'll do it. But I don't promise I'll go through it. Maybe I'll side with the people trying to resurrect their god, because that sounds kind of fire, honestly. Try asking Nud in the Shroom Company. Yeah, okay. I know I need a passport. Is there any other way to get it, or do I have to do your dirty work for you? Okay, wait, will he let me pass now? No, he won't. Okay. So whatever behind there is some kind of secret. Okay, what do we have here? What is this? Little ship symbol. Hello there. The woman casts you an indifferent gaze. Greetings, traveler. Welcome to the Yawns, the Pyle port of the Winged Merchants Guild. I'm a local harbor master. How can I get my own airship? What do you think, we just hand them over to bright-eyed travelers? Takes a lot of coin to buy a sailing vessel, you know. Most Union merchants only have shares of the ships they use. Plus, even if you had a bulging coin purse under those fine garments you're wearing, these days you need a right of permission from the Riven Port Authority, and trust me, you're not going to find one of those lying around here out in the sticks. Okay, fair enough. Leave you be for now then, but perhaps we can charter a flight later. You have to purchase an airship deed before you can upgrade it. Okay, so we actually can get an airship. That's kind of cool. Love to see that. Okay, so only thing left to do, I guess, is to go talk to the mayor, who I presume is in this house. Hi there. The woman sits with her eyes closed, a pained expression on her face. Various medallions and necklaces hang around her neck, suggesting she holds some important position here in Pwyll. She mutters under her breath, "Flames, oh the flames, we have to douse the flames." I'm going to say nothing. She continues to mutter to herself, shaking her head to and fro until she startles herself awake. Ah, what are you doing? You've got to get out of here. The Nautilus will burn you alive. What are you talking about? Can't you see the monster rising above the flames, or the horror? Okay, I assume she's on some Shroom tea right now. No. You caught me in the middle of a divination. My name is Olwyn, mayor of this humble village. How do you do? Our hallucinogenic drug is part of your mayoral duties. Pleased to meet you, I'm wishing to say. Thank you for the understanding. I've been rather anxious about the future, as you've no doubt observed. You see, I found myself presented with quite the dilemma. It's really nothing to worry about. So please don't cause a fuss. I have the whole thing quite under control. I'm not sure about that. I was merely indulging in a Shroom meditation to divine what manner of threat this giant monster could pose. And it turns out it's really not much of a problem at all. Okay. It seems like you have the situation under control. Wait. She screams the word, then laughs nervously. I mean, when I say it's not much of a problem, I was perhaps honeycoating the situation a little. You see, a small mercenary band has made certain demands. I don't mean Vela's dark stars. This lot are much less accomplished, which makes it all the more puzzling how they got their hands on a giant nautilud. What is a nautilud? Just a Skyrealm's mollusk that you find around these parts, easily recognizable by their shells. But I had absolutely no idea they could get this big. Those mercenary scoundrels are threatening me with their huge nautilode. They claim they'll sack the town if I don't comply with their absurd demands. I really don't want to cause a panic in the town, so I'm at a loss about what to do. But if someone could sneak into their fortress to the southeast and ascertain whether this nautilid has any weakness we could exploit, well, let's just say that person would find themselves firmly within my favor. Absolutely, I'll do that. Very well. Was there anything else? What about the Wiccan worship? God worship in Pwyll? Surely not. Most of the villagers who are old enough to remember actively relishing the death of their former god, Engin, for all the horrible things he did. Okay, I met your son. My darling boy, was he just loitering around, pursuing his studies? Okay. What else? Looking for Darkstar mercenaries. She doesn't like Vela. Nut has done some jobs for him. Okay, I'll ask him about them. Should I ask any more questions about the town? You seem quite smitten with the hallucinogenic tea. Pwyll Shroom is not merely hallucinogenic. It submerges one consciousness into the temporal current. In other words, it allows you to see the future, right? Why isn't everyone drinking it then? Our soil is arid and our harvests are poor, so we can't meet demand. There's also the matter of its variable efficacy. You see, not everything the Shrooms predict will come true. The cosmos is a web of infinite possibilities, and the future has struck its struck in stone. It's not struck in stone, excuse me. Users' hopes and fears can also taint the vision in rare cases. So you're telling me you take it, and sometimes things that appear in the vision happen? That seems like not something that predicts the future. That just seems like something that would happen by random chance, my friend. I'm a little bit suspicious of this, of these shrooms. Oh, they also cause fainting, nausea, delusion of grandeur, extreme anxiety, abnormally bushy eyebrows, and independently sentient limbs and death. I like this game. Has a bit of a sense of humor. I like it. Okay, cool. Farewell. Okay, well, I think we have a lot of new quests to do here. I think going to see these mercenaries and see if we can sort them out so that the town is in our favor would be a good one. The rotten onions, that sounds pretty good. The southeast, you know what would be nice? A compass, because there's no compass right now, so I don't even know what the southeast means. Was there a sun? There isn't a sun, so the southeast, that's kind of a meaningless term. So exploring is probably is the thing we're gonna do next. Maybe try and find those mercenaries. But I think I'll leave the video here. I think this was a nice little introduction to the game. First impressions, I like it. I definitely am interested in playing more. Maybe I'll upload a second video on it. I think that it's definitely promising. The combat is very straightforward, and it seems like some aspects of the game are like fairly unrefined. Like it's quite simple in some ways, but I do like the setting a lot. The story's intriguing. The dialogue's somewhat interesting and entertaining. And I definitely am enamored with this kind of style of game. And I love the sort of psychedelic theme. It really does feel like, you know, at the start I was worried maybe just be too much of like an Elder Scrolls fantasy type clone, but it's not really that. There's clearly a distinct theme that they're going for with the graphics, with the story so far, with the setting, and so I'm interested to see where it goes. So yeah, I know this is kind of a different video than what I've normally uploaded on the channel, just kind of a first impressions of a game, but let me know what you all think, and if you'd like to see another video of me continuing to play through the game past this sort of tutorial section. And I will see you all next time. Thank you for tuning in.